Hello everyone, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. We are here with Tataru, as it once was. Ooh. Aphino, Lura, I've been looking all over for you. We've received news regarding Philomene, Hori, Balder, and Coltonet. Really? Has something happened? No, it's nothing bad. Quite the opposite, in fact. It seems that once they learned the Science's good name had been restored, they boarded the next ship bound for Limsa. They should be arriving any moment now. It's easy to forget how useful link pearls are, isn't it? When they work, I mean. You don't mind being spied on. Quite. But what wonderful news. To think that our reunion is close at hand. A pleasure to see you too, Aphino. Ah, Fankred and Kryle, what brings the two of you here? Kryle and I have been looking into how we might track down Minfilia. And we may just have found the answer. Nora, when you were fleeing Ulda with Minfilia, you said that Heidelin spoke to her shortly before you parted ways, yes? Well, assuming that is true, and I see no reason to suspect that it is not, it seems reasonable to conclude that Heidelin commanded her to remain behind. That is to say, the Mother Crystal directly interceded to guide Minfilia. Admittedly, this is all still quite hypothetical, but I propose that such intervention, however subtle, must surely leave some residual trace, a lingering disturbance in the ether, or ripple if you will. In order to establish the existence of such ripples, of course, we will require suitable data. Fortunately, I know where such data can be found, the battleground where Lura felt the Ultima weapon and the site of my personal ignominy. It was there that Heidelin intervened to shield her from the magic I invoked. Kryle and I will infiltrate the castrum and analyze the ether therein. The two of you alone. I have a proven knack for a subterfuge, and I am confident there will be sufficient nooks and crannies in which to hide Kryle while the patrols pass. Oh, patrols. Besides, if you and Laura come along, who will see to Philomene's grand homecoming? When you put it like that, very well, I will trust in your plan. I know not whether this data will yield a means to find Minfilia, but it will, at the very least, eliminate another avenue of inquiry. Tataru and I will return to the Rising Stones and make preparations for our comrades' return. Might I impose upon you to meet them at the Lominson Docks? Sure thing. Then I shall see the four of you at the Rising Stones. Safe travels. Alright, let's go to Limsa. Alright, we're here. To be honest, I don't care at all about any of them. Oh, Laura, how have you been? Come here, let me have a good look at you. Frank the 12th, when he hears the strangest tales in foreign lands, I'm worried about you all every day. We would have sent word sooner, but the Braves afforded us no opportunity. When they fell upon us in the market, it was all we could do to escape. Tataru found her way to you, of course, but we were forced to seek shelter aboard a Hannish vessel. It pained us not being there when you needed us most, but we made the most of it, didn't we, Coltonet? Studied and trained from dusk till dawn, we did. We would have sent word sooner, but we knew not whom to trust and with the vast distance. But those dark days are behind us at last. I shall be glad indeed to return home and speak with my daughter. Well... What do you mean she's missing? How could she let this happen? Well, excuse me? Forgive me. I'm sure you are doing everything in your power to find her. As Frankfurt must be, he watched over her from the first, long before me, and he will watch over her to the last. I shall pray for her safe return and busy myself in the meantime. For a certainty, there is much more to be done. The Braves may have bloodied us, but the path remains, and we shall not be swayed from it. Aye, that's the spirit. To the science and a long overdue reunion. Huzzah. Well, there you have it. To the Rising Stones. Yay, let's go to the Rising Stones. Well, I guess there's a cutscene.
Well done, sir. And with that, I believe we are ready to proceed.
Thank
Let us be
you.
about our business then. The next patrol may not be so credulous.
Why must you be so disappointingly brusque? You're not at all as Minfilia described, you know. I don't think you've favored me with so much as a single compliment since we set out. Tell me, did your time in the wilderness sap you of all your charm? Or are you holding it in reserve for your beloved?
Maybe it's because she looks like a child. You know?
Well, call me old-fashioned, but when I'm risking life and limb infiltrating an Imperial castrum, I like to be sure of my comrades' motivations.
I see now where Alphino gets it from. Minfilia is dear to me. It is true. But not in the way you think. 15 years passed, when she was still but a child. There was an incident at a parade. A gubu broke free of its fetters and ran amok through the streets of Ul'dah. Had I been more attentive, I could have prevented it. But I was distracted, and her father was killed. I feared she would never recover. But in the years that followed, she showed herself to be more resilient than I had ever imagined. And when she learned of her gift, she did not flinch from the responsibility, but sought to guide others on the path. She touched the hearts of all around her. Mine, Louisoix, every science. In those dark days following the calamity, she was our guiding light, our hope for a brighter future. She had so many dreams, and I would give anything to make them come true.
Did he always have two different eye colors?
My apologies. I can see she means the world to you. I did not mean to pick at old scars.
No harm done, I assure you. But fair is fair, my lady. What is Minfilia to you?
You mean you don't know? Only my dearest friend. When I finally emerged from my torpor, I learned that nary a day had passed without her asking after me. She never gave up hope.
Aww.
And neither will I.
Cute.
Then for Minfilia's sake, let us pray that these vestiges of Hydaelyn's intervention will lead us to her.
Alright, now we go to Revenant's Toll. Alright, we're here. It feels good to be home again. To think that everyone is waiting for us just beyond those doors. Friends and family with whom we have shared so much. God's help me, but the older I get, the more sentimental I become. Come, let us not keep them waiting. Let's go. So I guess we have to talk to 10,000 people again. Aliane, FME, it fills my heart with joy to see you both hale and healthy, and what of Higuri? She is well, though abroad on a mission at present. It just wasn't the same without you. Welcome back, my lady. It feels pretty much the same, not gonna lie. It was more fun, actually. We could do with more of that around here. Heartfelt reunions with stalwart companions brings a bloody tear to the eye. Yay. To secret oneself in a ship's hold to secure safe passage to a faraway land, this tale we know all too well. When they are well rested, I would like to seek a formal introduction. Why wait, my friend? Come, there is no need to be shy. Pray, grant me a moment longer at least, though I am happy to oblige you. My legs are rather less accommodating. Ogre, what in the hell drove my little brother to come to Mordona? Why you, brother? You and the Scions, of course. For 1,000 days I trained, that I might grow as strong as you. That I might fight alongside you. Yet now that you are here, I sense that you have surpassed me once more. No, do not tell me. You trained with the Hanish, did you not? Your eyes do not deceive, brother. I have studied the trials of the braves and drunk deep of the souls of mine enemies. Nice. Glad though I am to be home, I cannot help but think of those who have yet to return. Once we have settled in, I would join the search. Oh man. It's been so long since I've seen them all like this. Too long. It was the chaos born of my foolish ambition which forced them to flee. Though they are returned, there are others yet missing, others whom we cannot forsake. We'll find them, Elf, you know. I know we will. Minfilia, Ida, Papalimo, every last one. And when they walk through those doors, we'll be there, here to welcome them home. With me at the head of the queue, of course. Ah. A cookie. Wanted to have the cookie though. Rankard and Kral contacted us a short while ago. It would seem that their foray into Castrum Meridianum bore fruit. They asked that we rendezvous with them and Yashola in Idleshire, where they will share their findings. Rude though it is to depart without speaking to the guest of honor, I expect she will forgive me if I return with her daughter. Well, let's go meet them. Alright, we're here. Let's talk to Krile. My apologies, I see I am the last to arrive, so what news have you for us? Well, as we postulated, there were indeed what appeared to be the remnants of an unexplained disturbance in the ether at the scene of the Ultima weapon's destruction. A ripple at odds with the preceding pattern. Though faint, the waveforms bore a strong resemblance to those observed following the destruction of the Isle of Val, when I believe Hydaelyn shielded me with the blessing of light. To confirm our findings, we paid a visit to the Sildi aqueducts. There we detected the same waveform, but orders of magnitude larger, as one would expect of a more recent disturbance. Hydaelyn, there is no other explanation. But there is more. When I studied the site where Yashola used flow, it appeared that not 2 but 3 beings had been affected. Yet unlike Yashola and Frankfurt, there was no trail to follow. Our unknown third party was simply there and then not there. Now recall your visions of a vast crystal floating in a sea of ether. Though this too is but a theory, studies of gifted subjects suggest that when communing with Hydaelyn, we briefly leave our bodies behind. So let us consider the facts. 1. Hydaelyn interceded. 2. A third being was caught in Yashtola's flow and vanished without a trace. And 3. Hydaelyn may have the capacity to summon the consciousness of gifted individuals to her side. You're implying, I take it, that Hydaelyn guided Minfilia into the compass of my magic, that she might summon her body and soul onto the ethereal sea. In which case, we must needs continue our search there for a blessing, Wait, for a blessing, the means to do so already exists. I speak of the Antitower, a Charleyan construction conceived to provide scholars a vantage point over the ethereal sea. Though I know not where its entrance lies, we need only ask its last custodian, a contrary old crone who, for another blessing, refused to join the Exodus. Master Matoya was the keeper of the Antitower. I had no idea. Then our course is clear. We must petition her aid once again. Let's go meet Matoya. Alright, we're here with Matoya. Let's see if she can help us. Oh, what a surprise. Well, what secrets have you come to extract from me this time? Though it pains me to admit it, your words strike close to the mark. We humbly ask that you grant us entry to the Antitower, that we might use it to seek a friend who we believe has been transported to the ethereal sea. And who told you I could do such a thing, I wonder? The tower was abandoned to its magical keepers 15 years ago. They have the run of the place now. If that is no deterrent to you, then by all means. Is that all? I felt sure you would seek to dissuade us from our course, given your role as custodian. Role? Hardly. The Forum foisted the title on me. And during the Exodus, every entrance to the Antitower was sealed save one. Nice. My role consists of making sure no one with ill intent sneaks through it. Such was the Forum's final order to me. Well, I can remove the wards right now. Will you be going or not? We will, Master Matoya. We will do whatever it takes to find Minfilia. We'll see about that. You Baldastian girl, you're staying here with me. I need your help to restore the wards to their original state. The rest of you can go, on the condition that you clean up the mess in the tower. If you encounter any unruly familiars, you're to tend to them. Those are my terms, and I'll hear no argument. Well, it appears the mistress has spoken. Lead the way, Laura. Easy. Antitower. Well, I'll get in queue. Antitower. Looks cool. Oh, little frog. To be honest, I have no idea where I have to go. The frogs look adorable though. Ooh. Oh, I have no idea what I have to do here. I hope I don't have to do anything. Oh. Uh-oh. What was that attack in front of him? I forgot the name. No! I'm concussed. Oh man. I probably did everything wrong that you could do wrong, but you know. Wait, one is missing. Oh no. Oh no, never mind. I hope I have to do nothing crazy here. That doesn't sound good. Oh, just AoE. Oh. Do I have to hide behind those? Why the hell is that dragoon standing in front of the... Oh well. Oh, isn't that puppet here? I'm not sure. Wait, we're at the ceiling of stuff. Oh, whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, man. Got Kakarina, adorable dolls, terrible dolls. It's so creepy. Hey, yay. I feel like this fight is very different than it used to be. Oh. Didn't I have an eye on me? This side is must be so annoying for healers. Huh? Oh, I can stand in front of her. Whoops. Hey, we did it. Even though I was pretty confused. Damn, they're so creepy. Obviously, Minfilia would be at a really creepy place.
Through time and space hast thou journeyed unto me, as I knew thou wouldst. We are the word of the Mother. We, who were once called Minfilia.
Okay.
Much time hath passed for thee since the bloody banquet, since I hearkened to her word. Mother, Hydaelyn, guided me towards Y'shtola and Thancred, that I might be swept up in their flow and delivered unto the ethereal sea. There, adrift and alone, her voice silent once more, I prayed for those we had lost, for those we can yet save. To her I would make an offering. We speak now with one voice, one will, one word. Unto thee we bequeath the most precious of gifts, the truth which lieth at the heart of this world. Thus do we beseech thee once more. Hear, feel, think. Before there was life, in the depths of the ethereal sea, light and dark did once dwell as one. But the darkness coveted power, and the balance was broken. Thus was I forced to banish him unto the distant heavens, to forever remain apart, a moon bound. In sundering the star did we cry out, and the barriers twixt planes chanced to falter. Across 10 and 3 were we then divided, reflections of the source, each possessed of a shard. Zodiac longeth to be made whole. For his restoration, for his resurrection, his servants labor without cease. They seek to tear down the barriers which surround the source. Thus do they rejoice in their ardor, in your calamities, for each marks a rejoining. Seven times have they succeeded. 7 times hath the darkness grown stronger. 7 times have I failed. The Ascians cannot be suffered to continue. This is my final. The crystal's power is all but spent. With what remains, I will return you to the shore of the ethereal sea. Blessed children, go forth and seek. Seek.
You've had another vision, haven't you?
So Minfilia is not even a person, she's just a word of Heidelin. Nice.
Let us return to Master Matoya's cave. Everyone will wish to hear what you saw.
Still in one piece, are we? Well, did you learn anything?
The word of the mother? I'm not sure I understand.
Nor am I. Cryle?
As unbelievable as it sounds, I see no reason to doubt her. The word's tale. No one was more sensitive to the will of Heidelin than Minfilia. And if Heidelin has grown so weak that she can barely make herself heard, it is not hard to see why Minfilia, having joined with her, might struggle to maintain her own form.
What? Why would she need to maintain her own form? Are you saying she's gone? But that cannot be! Not now. Not after all we have accomplished. We were meant to usher in the dawn's light together.
But I mean, wasn't she technically just a speaker for Heidelin's words?
She threw herself on the fire to fuel your dawn's light, boy. You'll just have to usher it in on your own.
Must you be so ungentle?
Tell me about the Scions, boy.
The scions of the Seventh Dawn lay before Eorzea's salvation. Whenever the realm is threatened, be it by Primal, Ascian, Garlean, or any other, we take up arms in her defense, that all in Eorzea may live to see a brighter tomorrow.
And that's very noble of you. But in chasing after these lofty goals of yours, you seem to have lost sight of some basic truths. To win a war, you must be willing to do whatever it takes. To fight, to kill, and if necessary, to die. The path you've chosen is paved with the dead. Walk it with your eyes open, or not at all.
I know the truth of which you speak, and have from the first. If the Ascians will go to any length to resurrect their god, then we must needs be as committed to our cause, to unmask them and their schemes, and to crush them both utterly. Come, there is much to be done.
Yes, of course.
Thancred, wait! No, this is all wrong.
She's not coming back, is she? Did what she thought was best, what now? Yeah. I know that, I do. To give all for her beliefs was ever her way. So will we, as we must. What greater calling could there be than to stand against the darkest defenders of the light? And yet, where does it end? The sacrifice, the loss? Well, that's a good question, Alphino. But, you know, it is what it is. Minfilia is gone, so I think we should just live with that. But yeah, that's it for today. I hope no one is too sad about this. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like if you like what you see, and obviously subscribe if you would like to see more. I try to upload every single day. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and bye bye.